Hello, I'm Karen, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how to make these beautiful flowers from the word happiness. I was originally going to share this pattern last summer, however the universe had different plans for me and I will explain. I was actually trying to learn the law of attraction, and I was using the little mantras and things, and what happened is that different things happened so that I actually couldn't make this video at the time, but I'm ready to make the videos now. Okay, and so without further ado, I'm just going to push all of these. Oh, so let me just tip it over so you can see from the upside down part of it there. Okay, all right, so the word, so as I've said, if you've seen my videos before, I'm actually using the word happiness. So happiness is actually written out there. The actual pattern is actually here. It's really pale. I don't know if you can see it. I'll bring that bit up closer so you can see that. So we need to do a chain of 10 and 5 half double crochet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my crochet hook. I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. I'm using Baby Dream double knit yarn today, and just move those out of the way. So to begin this pattern you need a really long tail end. Okay, so you need your tail end to be 5 or 6 hooks long. So the way I do it is measure it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The reason why we need this large tail end is to do this sewing up at the end. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to begin with the twist, or you can begin with a slip stitch if that's what you prefer, and then we're going to make a chain of 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got our 10 chains, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use the half double crochet. So you're going to yarn over and we're going to work into this second chain from the hook. So it's not this one here, it's the second one down. So yarn over, underneath one loop, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through again, and through all 3. So that's a half double crochet if you're in America, and it's a half treble crochet if you're in the UK. Then what we're going to do is we're going to skip the next chain. So you can see there you've got a hole where you've made the your first stitch. You can skip a chain and you're going to work a half double crochet in the next one. So that's 2, because like I said the pattern said we need to have 5. So we're going to skip half double crochet in the next one, or half treble depending where you're from. Skip one, work into the next one, and then we've got one more to do into the very end chain there, and there you will see that is actually the word happiness, which is a nice little curve, which is like a nice little smile. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to repeat this. So if you're going to use the law of attraction, you can actually do affirmations while you crochet, which will help you improve your life. So this one we're working with happiness. So the affirmation is, I am so happy. Yeah, so we're breaking down the actual syllables of the words as we're doing it. So we do it a second time. I am so happy. And know it's really slow when you're actually doing it like this. Oh dear, I've got a really bad knot in my yarn. But the slowness of you actually saying these affirmations helps it to stick into your mind, so that it actually starts to take over any of your kind of negativity thoughts or anything like that. And don't worry if you do actually have negative thoughts. I actually do have another video that I'm going to be making where I'm going to share a pattern to remove negativity. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to come back down the chain. So we're going to work into this second chain, and we're going to make the half double crochet again. And then what we do for the beat of the actual letters or words that we're saying, so we're going to just, as we pull through, so that would, you'd normally say 1 at that point, but that's where you're going to go I, skip a chain into the next one, am, sew, skipping a chain, ha, and into the last one, p. So you're saying I am so happy. Yeah, so it's 5 syllables. I am so happy. You say that over and over again while you do this. You're actually going to need to make 40 of these to be able to make the flower. So I'm just going to just do it one more time for just to make sure that we've got the so you know what's happening. So it's I am so happy. I am so happy. Yarn over, come back down. I am so happy. Okay, and as you actually get quicker at this, then obviously you'll be able to say your affirmations faster, but they will actually help you to actually lift your spirits up, especially if you're feeling a little bit down in the dumps. So like I said, you need to make 40 of these. So you're just going to make them all like a little row of bunting. And if you do the 40, you're saying I am so happy 3 times. That's 120 times that you will actually say I am so happy, which will actually lift up your spirits. And by doing this affirmation, I just used to do 10 of them in the morning and 10 at night. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get my other one that I've already made earlier. I've already attached my needle to the end. And to be able to actually sew them up, what you're going to do is as you look at the actual work, you'll see that you've got a little loop at the top of each one of these. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold over and then put the needle through that loop and pull this, and then you're just going to wrap it around. So then you're going to go into the middle of the petal and then out into that loop, that same loop that you've just worked through on the other one. Be careful not to actually tangle up the actual petals as you're going along. And you need to just keep doing this over and over again. It doesn't matter about your stitches, whether they're neat or not. As long as it's gone into the petal underneath, it will hold your flower together. Okay, and keep on doing it like this. So as I was saying in the beginning, I was actually trying to practice the law of attraction, and I got a little bit down in the dumps. So I started to watch some of the positive videos I was watching. I watched all of Bob Proctor's live seminars. I've watched Mel Robbins, I've watched Jake Ducey, and I've watched them over and over and over and over again, because that's what they're saying is repetition is really important. So if you want to manifest yourself something in your life, then you've got to keep saying those things over and over and over again. And yes, you're going to have moments where it's like any New Year's resolution thing. You'll say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go on a diet, I'm going to start jogging, I'm going to start this, whatever. And then after so many weeks, you just give in. Well, I've done over 100 days actually now of doing Bob Proctor's. He's got a 6-minute session, so it's 6 minutes to success. Been doing that every day. And as I've been doing that, I've been working with my patterns, working with my coded work, so that I can design all of these. I've done a whole set of patterns which are all to do with positivity, affirmations, and also I found an affirmation that works to actually help remove the negativity. Yes, you're going to get down in the dumps again at a later point, probably. That's the way that life happens, but you need to keep picking yourself back up. And so as you can see, I'm starting to build this. You can see mine's actually starting to get a little dome in the middle. Don't worry if your flower does that, because it just pops out when you actually turn them over. Yeah, so what I did is I want to share with you my journey. These are only really simple little steps of how I've made it work for my crochet work, because that's what I was trying to work with. okay? And and then if I show you my journey, then maybe that will help somebody else with their journey if they're also trying to do the law of attraction. And if you're not trying to do the law of attraction, you're going to learn how to do some wonderful projects, some really, really nice pieces, which are all positive, and they're going to help you to learn your stitches, to be able to just progress, and maybe even help you change your life by doing something for the better. Okay, so as you can see, I've already started to do this one. That's what it starts to look like as you're actually doing it. It looks a little bit messy, but by the time you've got to the end, what you do is, so this one I'm going to show you here earlier, because that one started to do the dome. You end up, as you turn it back over, it sort of indents in a little bit, but it really doesn't make any difference to the finished result. Whereas if I get you this blue one, this one turned out a lot flatter when I was actually sewing that together. So what I want to do now is I just want to just move those out of the way, because when I started to do the law of attraction, and I was doing these positivity things, I actually decided to actually, if I don't know if I can get this in, you can see this is my blanket that I've made, and all of these stitches. So what happens is so these ones I was practicing my gratitude. So it's like, I am so grateful for, and then it was all the different things that I was grateful for. So each pair of those, so one's I am so grateful for, and the other one is what I'm grateful for. And I did this blanket, I did 20 minutes a day. I can't actually express to you, show you how big this blanket is. I don't know if I can actually show you kind of the pattern though that's going off on there. You can see that. And so it was I am so grateful for, and I did this whole blanket I did it for 62 days. It might have been a little bit less if I did like a bit more than 20 minutes each day. And then what happened after that is I will share with you when I actually share with you how to do this pattern, which I have actually done this before, this particular pattern in a video, but I've not shared with you how to do the actual gratitude. So I want to share with you some law of attraction tips and things along the way, just so that you can actually learn, so you can actually hold happiness in your hand. Yeah, that is never ever been able to be done before. No one's ever been able to actually hold happiness, because happiness itself is actually an emotion. It's a feeling. It's something that we don't normally actually get to be able to hold in our hands. So I do hope that you like this. I know it's a really quick video, so and I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you for liking, sharing, and all of your comments. I know I haven't been on for a little while, but like I said, I've been practicing my law of attraction and lifting my spirits back up, because I kind of started to feel a little bit low, but I'm feeling much better now, and this is just my proof that actually I'm going to share with you, say in a small way, how law of attraction can actually work for you. Okay, so thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, and bye for now.